Hello everyone, welcome back to Python Programming with Akash. We are continuing with Python fundamentals and we had completed string literals with our previous discussion being on the size of strings in the last video. So let us move forward and see the numeric literals. The numeric literals in Python can belong to any of the following three different numerical types. The first one is the integer or signed integers. These are often called just integers or ints and are positive or negative whole numbers with no decimal point. The second one is the float or floating point real values. Floats represent real numbers and are written with a decimal point dividing the integer and fractional parts. The third one is the complex numbers. These are of the form a plus bj where a and b are floats and capital J or small j represents root over minus 1, which is an imaginary number. A is the real part of the number and b is the imaginary part. So what are integer literals? These are the whole numbers without any fractional part. So there is a method of writing integer constants that has been specified in the following rule, and the rule is that an integer constant must have at least one digit and must not contain any decimal point. It may contain either positive or negative sign. A number with no sign is assumed to be positive. Commas cannot appear in an integer constant. We have three types of integer literals allowed by Python. The first one is decimal integer literals. An integer literal consisting of a sequence of digits is taken to be a decimal integer literal unless it begins with 0. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, plus 9, 7, minus 1, 7. These are all decimal integer literals because these are not beginning with 0 and they do not have any decimal. Now the second one is the octal integer literals. These are sequence of digits which start with 0, O, that is the digit 0 followed by letter O is taken to be an octal integer. For instance, the decimal integer 8 will be written as 0, O, 1, 0 as octal integer. This is because the decimal number 8 is represented as 10 in octal system and the decimal integer 12 will be written as 0014 in the octal integer, as 12 in decimal is written as 14 in octal system. An octal value can contain only digits 0 to 7. So therefore 8 and 9 are invalid digits in an octal number, that is 0028, 0019, 00987, etc. are examples of invalid octal numbers as they contain digits 8 and 9 in them. Now hexadecimal integer literals. A sequence of digits preceded by 0 small x or 0 capital X is taken to be a hexadecimal integer. So for example, the decimal number 12 will be written as 0xc in hexadecimal system. Therefore, it would be written as 0xc as hexadecimal integer. Thus, the number 12 will be written either as 12 in decimal, 0014 as octal and 0xc as hexadecimal. A hexadecimal value can contain the digits 0 to 9 and letters capital A to F only. That is 0xBK9, 0xPQR, 0x19AZ. These are examples of invalid hexadecimal numbers as they contain invalid letters, that is letters other than A to F. Now let's look at floating point literals. The floating literals are also termed as real literals. Real literals are numbers having fractional parts. They may be written in one of the two forms, which are the fractional form or the exponent form. So let's take a look at the first form, that is the fractional form. A real literal in fractional form consists of signed or unsigned digits, including a decimal point between digits. and there is a rule that is followed for writing a real literal in fractional form. The rule is a real constant in fractional form must have at least one digit with the decimal point, either before or after. It may also have either plus or minus sign preceding it. A real constant with no sign is assumed to be positive. The following are valid real literals in fractional form: 2.0, 17.5, minus 13.0, minus 0.00625, 0.3, which would actually represent 0.3, 7 point, which would eventually represent 7.0. Here we have some examples of the invalid real literals. The first one is 7. This is invalid because we do not have any decimal point. The second one is plus 17/2. Slash here is an illegal symbol. However, it represents division, but this is not allowed to represent a real literal. Therefore, this is an invalid real literal. 17,250.26.2. There is a comma and there are two decimal points, which make this an invalid real literal. The last one, 17,250.222, because the commas are not allowed, therefore this is an invalid real literal. Now let's take a look at the exponent form. A real literal in exponent form consists of two parts, mantissa and exponent. For example, 5.8 can be written as 0.58 into 10 to the power 1, which is equal to 0.58 E01. This is the exponent form, where mantissa part is 0.58, that is the part appearing before E, and exponent part is 1, the part appearing after E. E01 represents 10 to the power 1. So there is a rule for writing a real literal in exponent form, and that rule is a real constant in exponent form has two parts, a mantissa and an exponent. The mantissa must be an integer or a proper real constant. The mantissa is followed by a letter E or small e and the exponent. The exponent must be an integer. So we have some examples of valid real literals in exponent form. 152E05, 1.52E07, 0.152E08, 152.0E08, 152E plus 8, 1520E04, minus 0.172E minus 3, 172.E3, 0.25E minus 4, 3.E3, which would be equivalent to 3.0E3. So even if there is no preceding or following digit of a decimal point, then Python 3.x will consider it right. Now we have some examples of invalid real literals in exponent form. 1.7e. This is invalid because there is no digit specified for exponent. 0.17e 2.3. This is invalid because the exponent cannot have fractional part. 17,225e02. This is invalid because comma is not allowed. I hope that you are able to learn about numeric literals from this video. There is a small part of numeric literals left, which we will discuss in the next video along with the other type of literals left in Python. If you like the content, do give a like to this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next one.